Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex and welcome to another video. I thought this was going to be a very relaxing summer. I thought that Chelsea had finally found some stability under Pochettino. The first time that we really had any stability under Clearlake and Bowley's ownership. And what have they decided to do? Sack the manager. Well done, guys. You have officially destroyed any progress that was made. We are back to square one. We are back to being linked with managers, half of which I have not heard of. Some of which did not even play in top division football last year. I mean, God. Let's read this article from the Telegraph, just a little excerpt. Among the names likely to be considered will be Stuttgart's Sebastian Hoeneß, Girona's Mikel, Ipswich Town's Kieran McKenna, and Enzo Maresca from Leicester City. If you believe that the managers we are being linked with is an upgrade on Pochettino, there is something that is not right in your head. See a doctor. I don't know what to say to you. People said throughout the season that I've been too positive, that I've been delusional, but the reality is I've been patient. And that patience is gone. I think the fact that the ownership have decided to sack Poch, or that Poch has decided to leave, even still, like irrespective of that decision, it comes across badly for the ownership, right? Because if they sack Poch, we know that's a silly decision. And if Poch leaves, we know why. It's because they are going to be selling Gallagher, they are going to be selling Chalobah, and Pochettino is going to have no control in the transfer window. So what are they asking him to do? They're asking him to be a puppet. They are asking him to get on with the job, coach the players you've got. You will have no input in who comes in, and you will have no input with who leaves the club. Even though Gallagher has played 99% of matches for Chelsea, I think he's played 50 out of 51 games for Chelsea this season. No, rather than build a base, build around a player who really cares about the club, who's also been performing as well. Let's just get the money while we can. And I'm seeing 25 million as a valuation for Chalobah. I mean, this is criminal, guys. It is absolutely criminal that we're going to be doing this. And we are shooting ourselves in the foot massively. If you're going to go out and sell players, then that's absolutely fine. But you've got to sell the players with a plan, and you've got to sell the players with an understanding that you're going to be able to replace these players and bring someone better in. You get rid of Chalobah. Who comes in? Another Badiashile? Another Disasi? So what? You're going to spend double the money to go and get another player from another league, most likely. And then the money that you've brought in for Chalobah, it's just pointless. You might as well have kept him in the first place. It's just the pure profit, FFP, all of that jazz. It lights up Egbali's ears. As soon as he hears about homegrown player, I mean, he probably gets up off his seat. And this is the first time I've experienced this kind of scenario as a Chelsea fan. Obviously, Abramovich, this was never even a conversation. Managers were sacked because they didn't have enough success, but then the next manager came in, they had the investment, and if they didn't win, the same thing would happen. It was consistent. With these guys, they say one thing, they do another. Trust the process, right? Okay, Tuchel doesn't suit your process, that's fine. It's a very strange decision. Okay, you trust Potter. Oh, not even going to give Potter a whole season. Bring in Lampard, 2 mistakes. Pochettino, strike 3. Clearlake, Todd Bowley, Hansi Wiss, Mark Walter, Feliciano, strike 3. You are out. The trust is gone. finished. How Chelsea fans can believe a word that these owners speak from here on out, I don't know. I don't. And I would consider myself to be one of the most patient Chelsea fans out there. There's very few fans that have the patience to put up with what I've put up with going to these games and still back this process. But now that Pochettino's gone, we can see there isn't a process. This is a circus. It's a freak show, and whoever comes in is not only accepting to be the head coach of Chelsea, because they're not the manager, they're the head coach. The manager gets at least a say, not at Chelsea. But also you're going to have to meet all these demands. What is the criteria to become a Chelsea manager? You have to go to multiple meetings a week discussing recruitment. You have to go to fancy dinners with the owners when they ask you to. You need to be able to cooperate with Chelsea. Although, in brackets, if that is on the list of requirements to join this club, it should also say that Chelsea will not have any flexibility with any manager that comes in, irrespective of their CV. And I mean, it's just ridiculous. You understand where I'm coming from, guys. What I'm saying is not is nothing special. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking the same thing. But we have to try and look ahead. We have to look at, where are we going? Where is this Chelsea team going? And what is the ambition under the new ownership? Where are we looking to go? And why have we taken the decision to do what we're doing? Is there really a plan? I ask you that in the comments. Do you really believe in what this group are trying to do? Do you believe that this sacking will reap its rewards? No, if we go on and win the title, I don't think anyone's going to complain. But the circumstances that we're in as a club, I think you would be very, very, you'd be very optimistic to think that we could challenge for anything. And even if we bring great players in, you need a great manager. You need a great manager who's capable of managing these players. Look, I'm not saying Pochettino was going to win us the league. I'm not saying that. But he was building something. And I believe he would have definitely won trophies with Chelsea if he was given time, if he was backed. The fact that you were taken to a Carabao Cup final, an FA Cup semi-final, which, you know, honestly, I think we deserved to win based on what Pochettino did. It was the players that let him down. And then we've managed to scrape European football with the huge injury record that we've had this season. It goes to show that he was capable of managing this group of players. But, we're going to have to hope that a man who led Ipswich to consecutive promotions can rein in Noddy Madueke and get the best out of Cole Palmer. We're going to have to hope that Enzo Maresca from Leicester is going to continue to develop players like Casady, but not just players like him, also the top players that we brought in for hundreds of millions of pounds, like Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo. Now, I mean, that is where we're at. That is where we're at. I do not see top managers accepting this job. I don't even think Chelsea are interested in top managers. From what I hear, they want young, progressive managers who are going to play attractive football. To me, that really sounds like a very Spursy thing. And I just feel like, honestly, I know people don't like to hear it. I think that this ownership, they are making decisions like Tottenham would. And look, Pochettino was able to work with Daniel Levy. He was at Tottenham for 5 years. And the fact that he could never work with this group of owners, that goes to show what we are working with, guys. And we've got 8 years of hell if we're going to continue anything like this. It's already been a tough 2 years. But I saw light at the end of the tunnel. And any light that was there is gone. I know a lot of people want Thomas Tuchel back. I don't think it's going to happen. I would love it to happen. But we are in a position now where we just have to sit and pray. Pray that our club does not get destroyed anymore. Pray that we can retain some of the talent that we brought in. We have to hope that the players at the club still believe in this process, even though the head coach that they have been trusting for a whole year is now gone. The relationships that were built are now destroyed. Yeah, that's where we're at, guys, at Chelsea Football Club. That is where we're at. Now, I will still be covering this team. We'll still be looking at the latest news. We'll still be giving our thoughts. We'll have a few podcasts out, a few shows as well on the channel. This isn't going to affect the way that I run Chelsea Fan TV, but this really has killed my enjoyment, and it kills any hope that I had. Yeah, I mean, I would love to know what you guys think. I mean, yeah, these owners are focused on two things at the moment: control over the club and money. They want control of money. Pochettino was not asking for a lot. The guy was not asking for a lot. I mean, what manager would not want to have a say at the football club? Also, by the way, I would love to know what this guy was pitched when he came into the club. He would not have accepted this job having known that there would be zero say for the manager in terms of transfer policy. And I believe that that's going to be the case for other managers. Maybe Kieran McKenna's going to reject us and stay at Ipswich because at least he knows he's going to get given a chance. And the same for other managers. But it is still a big job. But slowly but surely it's not becoming a big job because we're making stupid decisions on a consistent basis. The managers that we're going through, obviously Clearlake are not interested in a long-term process. They're interested in a puppet process. And I don't know many top managers that will accept that. So, yeah, that's my reaction to that news. And let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Obviously, yeah.